Yeah. The reservoir all silver and still like thoughts before words. Windproof Heart, I'm a need through the open car. Your voice is resplendent and that's the feel meant to enter. Neon flickers, like a full angel and it seems all over car. Remember every word you said in the parking lot. But hint there, but thank you for sitting the passenger pool. Slow traffic becomes metronome at West of Finn Growth. A miracle like little moons so fly away called Thermos. And red and 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 under leading the rumble clouds with backseat streets like a favorite choice is returning again. I hold the wheel steady while you're sharpen our dreams. Or arguments where soft transcend on slam doors. It's ready, holders fall for shad and you accept the deal. Can't overrun, start again, letting Devin the bun leader. Yours older is city light and me check Vincent. Headlights that tear out together like 𝐏𝐥𝐚 stresses. Your name fits a tempo, I'm a mood lands losing each right. The sniders know that's gusto, baby, they don't like harness. Summer sacred spelling, take love box until I light. Your law drops leaking drums and me heart keeps perfect time. I practice staying no texting instead of funny moving leaves. With bad chords underrooted as a night takes a long breath. I don't need a head like don't know this matters to you. Yours helder is city light and me check Vincent. The air smells of cinnamon and diesel and I get promises for you. The mirror collects little moons so flight and we call Thermos. A warm bar always beyond the radio. Down west still don't trash. We play the what if game and then choose what no. Your voice is a raspy only on the surface. We count over 4 and start again, letting the wind be band leader. Did I remember every word you said in the parking lot behind the bar? Headlights stitch their heart together like 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 stresses. Faint wood smoke ends across the road and says welcome. The terracing so long, no and west stay for encore. Your law drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. Leaves whisper chords under our tears and night takes a long breath. Your name fits the tempo and me mood learns dozing each ride. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. The moon hangs low like a window day over the river. We practice staying and noticing and stay out of funny moving. City lights flood like he had noticed above it. The black ribbon of road. He counted street lamps like vinyl crackles between tracks. He learned patience from your silver key. Turns and clicks out that the heart already knows. You need your rays setting else and forget what it means. Thank you for sitting that passenger pool.
Thank you for sitting in the passenger pool. Please whisper cause under a terrace sunlight takes a long breath. The dressing so long, no time will stay foreign curve. Your law drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. Bridge lights are even rose like Apollo get letters from summer. City lights flood like with notice above at the black book on off-road. In practice getting this outlet and the yes me like Gates instrumental. The morning's loud like happy with notes. So weather we're to dry streets like a fever literature is turning again. Faint with smoke bands across the road and days welcome. Headlights that tear it together like with Sam's. Your name fits a tempo in my mood learns dozing it right. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. side into parking lot behind the bar. Turn on patrons from 𝐿𝐿𝐬𝐿. We count to 4 and start again, letting the wind be band leader. We practice staying and noticing and stay out of finally moving immature. Yes, I sing all sound, forget what it means. Miracle X little moons of flight 10. We call the Moors, went to call the Riz West. Still thinking for sharp stars. Your voice is resplendent on dessa fe on mix on and times it clicks a rhythm that had a lady knows a warm bar. Whites beyond the radio or down west still don't trush.
Your voice is raspy and that's a film at the winter. Rain threatened by changes, mind and the gully under amber clouds. You learn patience from your silver key. You count the street lamps like vinyl crackles between tracks. Your love drops like a kick drums and my heart keeps perfect time. Headlights did terror together like quite seamstresses. The terracings along your 10 West I-4 core. City lights flood like we had noticed above with a black ribbon of road. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. When the colder is, we still thank it for sharp stars. You remember every word you said in the parking lot behind the bar. We count to 4 and start again, letting the wind be band leader. Your name fits the tempo and we both learn dosing each rate. Leaves whisper chords under or terrace on night takes a long breath. Where threads see the streets like a favorite chorus returning again. Faint with smoke bends across the road and says welcome. The moon hangs low like a bullenote over the river. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Imagery is setting else and forget what red means. The mirror collects little moons of light and we call Thermos. In practice Guinness out loud and use 𝐿𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 turns and clicks out or hit the heart already knows. Thank you for sitting in the passenger. Boom. The mirror collects little moons of light and we call Thermos. The terrace sings along your 10 West I-4 core. We count to 4 and start again, letting the wind be band leader. You learn patience from your silver key. City lights flood like he had noticed above at the black ribbon of road. When the colder is, we still thank it for sharp stars. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. Leaves whisper chords under our terrace and night takes a long breath. Your name fits the tempo and me both learn dosing each right. The moon hangs low like a blue and I over the river. Faint with smoke ends across the road and says welcome. With thread see the streets like a favorite shortest returning again. I practice Guinness out loud and use 𝐿𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐬𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 a warm bottle whites beyond the radio. I done we still don't rush. Headlights stitched here or out together like 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 stresses. Your love drops like kick drums and me heart keeps passenger poem. We practice a day and noticing instead of only moving.
Bjuder på Michigan med knivet håndlig I can rate. Jag nämmer fitsetempo med mouthlearn. Står singing try. Vem är där Colex little moons of flight. And we count the moons. Morning will findus less perfect and more true. Leaves whisper chords under rotaries and night takes a long breath. City lights flood like we had noticed above it. The black ribbon of road. A practice kindness outlawed and the osmi litigates instrumental. Y'all all drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. Headlights did two all together like we hip some stress. Deteressing so long no. And we stay foreign core. We count till for run, start again. Letting the wind but band lead a faint wood smoke bends across the road and say welcome. I learn patience from a silver queen. Yeah. The moon hangs low like a blue note over the river. I remember every word you said in the parking lot behind the bar when the corner river still can get for sharp stars. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Wet threads side the streets like a favorite shoulder so turning again. Immature, yes, it's now son, forget what it means. Your voice is suspend on the undust. I feel me to winter. A warm bar awaits beyond the radio. We're done, we're still done. Trash turn, same click, so would have left the heart already know.
We count over and start again, letting the wind be band leader. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. Your voice is Raspy, honey, and the Safi helmet to enter. The Tira sings along you on, we stay foreign core. Headlights the Tira ought to get the like 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐿𝐬𝐭. Stresses city lights flood like we had noticed above at the black ribbon of road. I practice kindness outlawed and the osmi litigates instrumental. Your law drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. The moon hangs low like a blue north over the river. You learn patience from your silver creed. Leaves whisper chords under or tears. Sunlight takes a long breath. Went to call the river still thank it for sharp stars. You remember every word you said in the parking lot behind the bar. Wet red see the streets like a favorite teacher is returning again. Faint wood smoke grins across the road and says welcome. Immediately yes that signals and forget what it means. The mirror collects little moons of light and we call the Moors. Turns and clicks out they're hitting the heart to let it know. Your name if it's a tempo on my moto singing. Try to warm but how it's beyond the radio that and we still don't rush. We practice saying and noticing instead of only moving. Leaves whisper caught under or tears. Sunlight takes a long breath. Thank you for sitting in the passenger
Headlights deter together like 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐿𝐬𝐭. Stresses your name if it's the tempo that my mouth learns to sing it right. City lights flood like we had noticed above at the black ribbon of road. The terracing salon and we stay foreign core. Morning will findus less perfect and more true. Your voice is raspy and as a fail metal winter. Leaves whisper chords under tears. Sunlight takes a long breath. He practiced kindness out loud and just me like it's instrumental. The moon hangs low like 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 over the river. We count to 4 and start again, letting the wind the baby be there. Emerging from your silver key. You remember every word you said in the parking lot behind the bar. Faint wood smoke bends across the road and says welcome. Weathered today, streets like a favorite chord is returning again. Your lot drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. Immature signalsen, forget what it means. A warm Polaroid beyond dirty yard and we still don't trust them. Hero collects little moons so flight and we call Timurs when the cold air is we still can get 4 sharp stars. Turn sign click suit our rhythm to hurdle letting know. Staying and noticing instead of fondly moving. Leaves whisper chords under tears and night takes a long breath.
Some linens there, I read my map, some my love letters start for twice. Far enough from all my closer than never two selves. You type a message on me that only I can read. The one but I was being better do it and we still don't trust the moon. And slow like I blew in it over another. But I dug the street lamps like final crackles between tracks. A meteor is it signals and forget what means. When the coder is we still thank it for sharp stars. City lights float like we had noticed. I bevetted black on afloat. The radio murmurs outside the battle tingle and letting go. Or arguments where soft shows and don't slam doors. Your soda is city light and me cheek fins it. It's radio that's for shade and you accept the deal. Headlights hit the rod together like we had Sam stresses. Your name fits the tempo and my mouth learns dozing it right. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. The tear sings solid note 10 west stay 4 and core. We a monster Venetians melt joy stay and grow. Wet the tide of streets like a favorite chorus. A turning a game we count off 4 and start again. Letting the wind but band leader. Leaves whisper chords under a terrace and night takes a long breath. Il en petit from me a silver key. Turns and clicks out to rip the heart to let it know.
Drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. City lights float like quiet noticeable with hip like ribbon of road. Headlights stitch head or together, they're like quiet sound stresses. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. Your voice is raspy and funny and that's a fair midwinter. The tourist sings along naughty with day 4 and chord. You learn pigeons from your silver quiet. We count to 4 and start again, letting the wind be band leader. Faint wood smoke ends across the road and says welcome. Leaves whisper chords under tears and night takes a long breath. Remember every word you sighed in the parking lot behind the bar. With rusted ass streets like a favorite chorus returning again. He practiced 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 and 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 instrumental. Immediately setting now and forget what what it means. The miracle X little moon, so flight and wake all theme words. When the colder eves west still thank it for sharp stars. Your name it fits the tempo and remote learns to sing it. Try to warm bar whites beyond the radio and west still don't trush. Turn sign clicks out rhythm the heart already knows. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Whisper chords under our tears and I take a long breath. Thank you for sitting in the passenger boom. The moon hangs low like a blue and whatever. Headlights stitched it all together like 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭. Your voice is raspy and honey and that's a fail to enter. City lights float like we had noticed above at the black ribbon of road. The terrace sings alone note in West Day foreign core. Morning will find us less perfect and more the true. We learn patience from your silver key. Your law drops like a cup drums and me heart keeps perfect time. We count to four and start again, letting the wind be bond leader. Leaves whisper chords under our terrace and night takes a long breath. Faint with smoke happens across the road and says welcome. We remember every word you said in the parking club behind the bar. With Raspy the streets like a favorite chorus return again. Over the river, I practice kindness out loud and use melody gates instrumental. Your name if it's a tempo, let me move Florence dozing each right. Immediate set signals and forget what red means. The miracle X little moon, soft light and wickle theme words. When the cold arrives, we still thank it for sharp stars. A warm bar awaits beyond the radio and we still don't rush. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Turn sign clicks out or if the heart already knows. Leaves whisper chords under our terrace and night takes a long breath. Sitting in the passenger poem.
The moon hangs low like cloud blue and night over the river. Your name fits the tempo on my mouth learns dozing each right. Headlights to tether all together like quiet songstresses. City lights float like quiet notice above at the black ribbon of road. The terrace sings Solonio, 10 West Day foreign core. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. You learn patience from your silver 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭. Leaves whisper chords underwater as and night takes a long breath. We count all four and start again, letting the wind but leader. I practice kindness out loud and use 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 instrumental. Faint wood smoke bands across the road on days welcome. Parking lot behind the bar where threats see the streets like a favorite church is returning again. all drops like kick drums, and me heart keeps perfect time. And me at your radio set signals and forget what it means. Your voice says Raspy and Tony, and that's a fair home at the winter. The miracle X little moon soft light, and we call Thermos. A warm bottle wets beyond the radio done. We're still don't trust when the colder is. We're still thank it for sharp stars. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Turns and clicks out to listen. The heart all it ignores. Leaves whisper chords under orders, and night takes a long breath. Thank you for sitting in passenger boom. Thank you for sitting in passenger boom.
City lights flood like we'd noticed above at the black ribbon of road. Your name fits the tempo and my mouth long. Stoking inside the terracing so long out, and where stay for encore. Morning will find this less perfect and more true. Headlights that chill out together like we had some stresses. Your voice says we spent honey on that's a fair metal winter. You learn patience from me, your silver queen. Your love drops like kick drums, and me heart keeps perfect time. We count so far and start again. Let's think the wind, but band leader. I practice kindness out loud, dangerous me delicates instrumental. Faint woods, mo bands across the road. I down says welcome here. Remember every word you said. Into parking lot behind the bar, but through Saturday streets like a fall for recorders returning again. These whisper chords under a tear sunlight takes a long breath. I'm at your radius that's and now sound forget what it means. The miracle X little moon soft light, and we call Thermos. When the colder is we're still thank it for sharp stars. Turns and clicks out to read the heart already knows. A warm bar wets beyond the radio done. We're still don't trust. Your voices we spent honey on that's a fail middle winter. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Leaves whisper chords under a tear. Sunlight takes a long breath. Thank you for sitting in the passenger pool.
Blinker keeps gently time and relax your blessings and traffic softens if feel oblem under completed. These glider past like Baku pictures. We praise what hurt the stations kindly. You took Astor and behind Euro with style. My throat chooses thank you over white. The overpass all the selfie scripts are babies. Where grip drive through Murd and share. Your Palmer stand man and winter halt. So let fuel pass without competing graceries. Right an amber intensity says carrying where home kids and staking. Night breeders and winter softly leaves drum dull gold and we keep fade. Road hoses and hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and upstays. Warmer from heater is mercy. West stay still in me and soften. Sing low chords and we agree. Radio murmur slow love and West stay. Radio murmurs, slow love and West
Rooftops gumalawas are not a mod. Your who got a sustain and Taylor agrees. Turn down doubt and turn up gratitude. Web I let the streets slow like vinyl care. Autumn breath through purpose on doom's minor. You hand with you wheel and trust sits down gentle. Me history right as short a captions no. Crackle lights blown but not like anger. Valerian servicing love on Tego. Theodore moth star leaves pulse routest night watch as kindly endos and judge. Morning will Arabic keys and Hikiato Ben's lake a foyer. Way home quiet and staking. Night breathes and we answer softly. Leaves drum the gold and we keep faith. Road old cousins we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and upstays. Warm air from here to risk and mercy. We say still and means often. Reaching blow her and we agree. Radio murmurs slow love and West. Autumn goddess a sun to learn again. Rehum quiet staken. Night breathes and we as softly leaves drum dull gold and we keep five. Road holds us and we'll hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and hope stays. Warm air from here to risk and plumber. See what say still and means of done. Rich and glow hurts and we agree. Radio murmurs the love and West.
Flashes of memory click on the painted lines. Use a walk and I believe you instantly. Traffic breathe the set and Jeffers room. Me pewter with her give for last words. Leaves roll past like kind drum fills. We pass the bakery and pardon ourselves. Your law puts frames around tonight. My shuttle learns slopes of the game. The light changes and so none do I. We're crossing tonal lyrics without fear. Horns give us my and cancer back. City keeps a secret with style. And this street net's blessing where I'm guitar staking. Night breathers and greens were softly leaves drum dull gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and top stay. Warm air from heater is gentle mercy. We say still and means of ten. Bridge sing glow chords and we agree. Radio murmurs low. Love and West Day. Autumn guides us and I'll learn again. Way home, quit on staking. Night breathes and winds are softly leaves trim dull gold and we keep a road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and cup stay. Warm air from Hatteras, Kintla, Mercy, Wesay. Still in means of ten. Bridge and glow chords and we agree. Radio murmurs low. Love and West Day.
is less perfect and more true. Headlights deteriorate all together like weird seamstresses. The terracing so long and West Day foreign court. City lights flood like we had noticed above at the black ribbon of road. Your voice is rasping honey and that's a failment to enter. You learn patience from your silver quiet. We count till 4 and start again, letting the wind be banditer. Your law drops like kick drums and my heart keeps perfect time. The moon hangs low like a blue and 90 over the river. You remember every word you said into parking lot behind the bar. Weathered city streets like a favorite, it's yours a turning again. I practice a 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 dandiest me 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 instrumento. Fame would smoke bands across the road and says welcome. You meet at shore, it sets and now sun, forget what it means. Leaves whisper chords under ordinary sun. I takes a long breath. Your name fits the tempo on me, both learns dozing it right. The miracle like little moons of light and we call the Moors. A warm barrel waits beyond the radio again, west still don't rush. When the colder is west still thank it for sharp stars. Turns and clicks through the rhythm, the heart already knows. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Leaves whisper chords under ordinary sun. I take a long breath. Thank you for sitting in passenger boom.
The terracing's along no 10 West Day foreign court. Your voice is rasping honey and that's a feel meant to enter. Headlights deteriorate together like weird seamstresses. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. City lights flood like we'd notice above at the black ribbon of road. You learn patience from your silver quiet. Your law drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. We count over and start again, letting the wind the band leader. The moon hangs low like a 𝐏𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 over. It remembered every word you said in the parking lot behind the bar. Threads see the streets like a favorite to hold us returning game. I practice 𝐏𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 Guillemets instrumental. Fame would smoke bands across the road and says welcome. In miniature is a signals and forget what it means. Leaves whisper chords under ordinary sunlight takes a long breath. Your name fits the tempo and my mood learns dozing it right. The miracle X little moons of light and we call the Moors. A warm bottle waits beyond the radio and we still don't rush. When the colder is we still thank it for sharp stars. Turns and clicks so hit the heart already knows. We practice dying and noticing instead of only moving. Leaves whisper chords under ordinary sunlight takes a long breath. Thank you for sitting in the passenger boom. Your love drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. Headlights deteriorate together like we had seamstresses. The terracing so longer at in West Day foreign court. City lights flood like we had noticed above it, the black ribbon of road. Your voice is rasping honey under the film to enter.
You learn patience from here, silver quid. We count over and start to gain, letting the wind propel leader. Faint wood smoke bends across the road and says welcome. These whisper chords under utterance, and night takes a long breath. These whisper chords under utterance, and night takes a long breath. You remember every word you sighed in the parking lot behind the bar, where threads had died. Streets like a favorite show is returning again. I practice in us out loud and use me Lily Gates instrumental. A mini or is that signal, son, forget what road means. The moon hangs low like a blue note over the river. Your name fits a tempo on my mouth, learns those and you try. The mirror collects little moons of light and recall themers. When the colder rivers west, still thank it for sharp stars. A warm bar of whites beyond the radio, it and we still don't rush. Turns and clicks out there with the heart already knows. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. These whisper chords under order as the night takes a long breath. These whisper chords under order as the night takes a long breath. Thank you for sitting in the passenger poem.
City lights float like quite noticeable at the black ribbon of road. Morning will finish less perfect and more true. Headlights stitch hair all together like 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 stresses. The terracing song note and we stay for encore. Your voice says trust band, honey, and that's a fay on metal winter. He learned patience from more silver keyed. Your heart drops like kick drums and my heart keeps perfect time. We count till four and start again, letting the wind the band leader. The moon hangs low like a note over the river. I remember every word you said in the parking lot behind the bar. Wet threads to death streets like a favorite, it's shortest returning again. I practice again as out loud and use me Lily Gates instrumental. Faint wood smoke bends across the road. Dawn says welcome. And many is a single sun. Forget what red means. Leaves whisper chords under her tears. Sunlight takes a long breath. Your name fits a tempo on me. Mood learns to sing me tries. The mirror collects little moons of light and we call them words. A warm bar waits beyond the radio, and we still don't rush when the colder is. We still can't get for sharp stars. Turns and clicks out or hit the heart already knows. We practice testing and noticing instead of only moving. Leaves whisper chords under tears and night takes a long breath. Thank you for sitting in the passenger poem. Bottom glass catches street lamp fire and calls sit down insidious. Well, the bustling from the head or fin door pulls and kept by. You drive a small heart in the fog and it sings in quarter notes. Road signs slippy like calm drummers counting blues in tow. Cold say stand we insert with warm hands on the wheel. Your whisper is a quiet short and island ho-to hold it. Hits caboose human tear right with men I'm in your mouth. We pass a motel lobby where orchids glow like vanills and turlables. My regrets fold thin like parking tickets and drift under the sea. West switch lanes with can plafay handle close the doors between us. Clouds wear jackets and the moon checks its rear view for a set. Promise of fairness fierce than forever if forever feels game. Your love ride is kicking me mornings finally want to I get weary the town where the barista reads school ration lids. I diverse days gold on the dust handy. Remember who I am. Night rolls back a little doggy for space for wanting more breath.
Ma pliges förlåt värsta hej within. Your voice runs the harmonia and the world turns less loud. It count the old lines like stars and wish without closing eyes. Where gain subtitles and make a peaceful and bold notes. That cup hold the whole sugar and truce in paper warm. Rear window shower past drinking but no terracing. Use I've been to Atlantic, disagree with soft draw. No, I'm to dance with hoe tripping over ego. Heater, breathe as carefully like HR with good. A rosa and the drummers just the cruising control. Sky zips later than the empty city. Let's us live with grace. We're back now the river and the track gods play inside us. When hanging quiets fell over styria som kanon. Morning is up on my bed and I'm put soon I'm son telling. Cold roaches licking new strings and my fingers learn the notes. Your chin resting knuckles and patience walks like I'm a model. It turned that volume up though just before memory hurts again. Leaves the little tap dance on the hood tempo. Gas station light writes poems in Neverland. Tourist sits safety. Your smiling locks me throat and there I'm finally Arabs. We pass fields where idols look like a gigant records. My apologies, stop apologizing and start preparing. You touch metal way soft that I keep you in no crack. City on terror, mirrors drinks into combat. Forgiveness, West Side sleek as short prior and mini town team make all this glow around veranda. No said that summer is off stage. We'll out and the fight that once us get done lost in state. Somebody somewhere is practicing piano and with her victory.
Dust brushes bronze onto her cheeks and calls it courage. You write his monotone in my palm and it calms the winter. You keep the turn signal softly guiding the beat. We cruise with key attention and no harsh words. The town slows down and lets us hold hands in the streets and glow. You remember anime for good times, pay room for forgiveness. We collect good minutes like warm coins from a dryer. Down a shift but with juicy pins, I'm over probing anything. The air smells with smoke faces. I breathe the old script in the glove box and drive a little slower. You draw a compass into your window, fog and west ear beats very light. My lips will learn any women of Surrey's maddest honest. We find the back road that skips complaints and keeps the cottage skin. The moon rides quiet, measures on the hood and wave, follow softly, letter in the mail. The little scars and they becoming constellations when Queen Kitten's taken. Night bread, the sun winds her softly, leaves drum dull gold and wacky face. Road holds the sounds, we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and hub stays. Warm air from headers, gentle mercy. We say still and mean soften. Bridge and glow hers and we agree. Radio murmur slow love and we stay. Autumn girl, there's a sun dwelling in night. Dashboard glows bright, just half lit, someone's of a cold. You're ramming the ribbon through a smiling steady light. It keep the cup holder full with gentle words. We fail fast, our pride and succeed at the the heater hums in minor and we call it grey. Sidewalk shows small miracles like people waiting without fear. We converse easily and leave with lighter coats. The overpass holds settled secrets unjudged kids. We're players, start and know they care how we grew. Kinder slowly, Theodore Sugar ends the door, bleeding taught the cabin. Yours ASAP, holy the signaled heart asks me more care. Turn down Thermos and turn up tread. Our shadows become short when we face each other with mercy. And when 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 lights glow, I remember to breathe and not apologize. We revive the bar, slow as a prayer and order warm silence. The first way home Queen taken. Night we test and we answer softly. Leaves drum dull gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps low time and hope stays. Warm air from hater is gentle mercy. We say still and mean soften. Reach and glow hearts and we agree. Radio murmur slow love and we stay. Autumn got is loose and we'll learn again.
Street lamps crown your hair and call it winter fire. Your pockets are full of in hand, empty morning be one. It flipped you 8%, they count beat without fail. We practice it gently and healthy boundaries. Billboards pass thinking where they start in their band. Where they with it, the 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 there is stuffed 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. You teach me to me feelings before they shout. We catalog little joys like a forest that develop in moonlight. Then I taste and taste it's how softer and on west they honest. Turn after turn with 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 again and again. Our picture looks right in intersection and waves us forward slowly. Where I'm quiet and staking. Night breathes and wanes her softly. Leaves drum dull gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and upstay. Warm air from my hater is gentle mercy. We say still and means of them. Bridge and glow hearts and regret. Radio murmur slow love and we stay. Autumn God as a sun will air again. Signs glow scarfed and soft like fruit left out. You trees I compass some standpoint northish. I hold the wheel of compromise it won't to keep. Telling the candors feel it like verse healing. We passed the bus stop where your tout hotel help pay. Unfold my nerves and thank them on the hand of your patient sister who can I ride around it. City breathing so time to scurry squid. We count for van breathe tactics and breathe. The gas needle duets with me heartbeat politely. The rowboat lifts and sets us down lighter. We shoes connectigating on the bridge nose. And the stars say continue in their small language. We quiet taken. Night breathers and winds so softly. Leaves drum gold and we keep faith. Road all closer to hold the chapter. Heart keeps slow time and up the stays. Warm air from the other is getting the mercy. Where say still and mean something. Bridge and glow chords and agree. Radio murmurs slow love and we stay. Autumn gathered and we stay. Autumn good as the sun will learn again.
Sunset say into cup holder and didn't spill. Yours held the warms me calendar and moved so it closer. Every fence it put stars a downbeat and then follow through. You asked for hands, the end it gave it without armor. Road kiss stars and touch it learns manners. It fill on my fart until later and forget. We fin the shortcut, throw lace off to lips. Mine on me, your mouth loses its sixes. Webber, pepper, peer and barrow with steadiness. The tide of pros and then Vinsaki it clap. Night shift skintly and sign soft with stars. Morning order smiles with our names. Empty harbor lights they stay a while and you bay. We hum quiet and stay kind. Night breathe the scent we answer softly. Leaves drum dull gold and we keep faith. Road holds the sun, we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and hope stays. Warm air from here there is gentler mercy. West say still and means of den bridge and glow hordes and we agree. Radio murmurs low love and west stay. Autumn gathers the sun will learn again. Cold fog draws graffiti we can only read with hearts. Your love means microters inside a thief day. It turned the head and then call it faith in low-key. Leaves for your reflection across puddles safely. The groove incessant, there's no metaphors. We pass a dinner where burgers sizzle like 5 and 0. You drop peace and I go through without notes. Money apologies are warm, no one wear coats. The crosswalk takes a safe testing rhythms. We keep our vows and present and said a distance forgets our address and gifs of home airs when every outgoing stays. And the fourth light learns soar numbness again. We hum qui and staking. Night breathers and wings where softly leaves drum dull gold and we keep faith. Road holds the sun, we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and hope stays. Warm air from header is gentler mercy. West say still and mean soften. With sing glow chord sound we agree. Radio murmurs low love and west day. Autumn good
Engine pulls often be a room for forgiveness. Your breath rides steam high contested hello. Highway arcs above and its cheer where 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 turn to blows. Irritated fjordal ways and choose often. Street corner horns play gentle jazz for us. You give me patience and I wear it daily. Appalachian smile and taking early night where collect low-risk dreams and have interest. The mirror drops all fears like keys. You learn slow and sing with throat noise where everyone take all makes room and the stars snap fingers in approval. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 staking. Night breezes and winds were softly. Leaves tremble gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and hope stays warmer from here. There is gentle mercy. We say still and means often. Bridge and glow chords and we agree. Radio murmurs slow love and we stay. Autumn guide is a sun we'll learn again. 𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿 staking. Night breezes and winds were softly. Leaves tremble gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and hope stays warm air from here to this gentle mercy. We say still and means of ten. Preaching low course and we agree. Radio murmur slow love and we stay.
Crossbreed fells and willow under blankets. Your voice carries the who can't hesitate distance. I cancel self-duped and dust for an extension and joy. Leaves loop like cassette to tape around curves. We pass a fear escape and to get there is inside. Your hands say where you candy believe here lead. Hear the words like politics string section. Our names remembered tears after syllables. Ephemerate full on Merced at night. Irritopsy and into gentle habits. Night says that a balance surface. Yeah, we attend till we're breathy again. And then we sing low without lyrics. 𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿 staking. Night breezes and winds are softly. Leaves tremble gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and hope stays warm air from each other is gentle mercy. We say still and means of ten. Breaching glow chords and we agree. Radio murmurs slow love and we stay. Autumn murders us and we're again. 𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿 staking. Night breezes and winds are softly. Leaves tremble gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and hope stays warm air from each other is gentle mercy. We say still and means often. Breaching glow chords and we agree. Radio murmurs slow love and we stay.
Light from tech cluster lays down small halos. Your words thread through me, dupes and unteeth them. It revives if ducking goes into the first song. Fences blur and become lullabies for grown-ups. We promise that progress, not perfection, and mean it. You count down frontin' and relish history. My angel turns compost and draws you sorry. The hood wears sleeves like broke his son. Grins irritated defensiveness like corn. Code use and all the ends still teach not plenty. The freeway curtain opens on cute cushions. Webber want to get your pinning act seriously. And the rest on the ovation is just breathing. Way young kittens taking. Night breathe the sound when softly leaves drum. Dull gold and we keep faith. Road holds the sound we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and up stays. Warm air from heat at there is gentle mercy. West is still a means of death. Tracing the hearts and breathe. Radio murmurs slow love and west day. Autumn great as a sound will learn again. Way young kittens taking. Night breathe the sound winds are softly leaves drum. Dull gold and we keep faith. Road holds the sound we hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and up stays. Warm air from here hotter is gentle mercy. Rest is still a means of death. Breaching low hearts and we agree. Radio murmurs low, lava and west day. Cold test of salt and wind and fresh starts in Tonga. Ilma suffer test for both our secrets. It kept her ready, it's just loaded all to hold hands. Fisherman lanterns sway like a gentle syllables. We pass this door to June, it sends to old stories. Yours merely stay harbor undone. Shorter terrace murmur reassurance over planks. My fear loses balance and falls softly. Loyalty at the standing breathing. Moon checks in with silver six. Our good bonds here are cancelled. Big kisses tomorrow already feels possible. And the boys cuts of top provo way home kittens taking. Night breathes and winds are softly. Leaves drum dull gold and you keep fade. Road holds the sounds of hold tether. Heart keeps slow time and up stays. Warm air from matter is gentle mercy. We stay still and means of ten. Wakes in glow hearts and weary. Radio murmurs slow love and west day. Autumn goodies, the sun will again. Way home kittens taken. Cornfield, this way like backing vocals for roads. You tap on the door pane and time obeys. I hush the rest and keep using that tempo. Smoke from chimneys draws durable clefts. Wake me to life, honesty and repeat. Yours held learns men and betosh. Gas station neon blinks, quiet applause. My worries still warms up sangleaf. The land bitter glows gold script. We finter a stop and rest indeed.
This cup steam like brand new full notes. Your lips say thank you and my mellow fit. I hold the cube instead of whole world. We cross a bridge and leave each behind. Ingenum some of us understand. Unimeric constellation after healing. My bonus unwraps, cars fold worry. Street lights choreography keeps easy time. We'll park where waves are again. Forget your fingers, stress a windshield galaxies. Use patience and back up with care. That the most day we're meant to do we. Ended on pies and tips and smile. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 staking. I breathe the sun we are softly. Leaves trundle gold and we keep faith. Road holds us underwater. The heart keeps slow time and upstays. Warm air from 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 gentle mercy. Where say still and means often. Bridging glow hearts and we agree. Radio murmurs slow love and we stay. Autumn God is a sun we'll learn again. 𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐲𝐿 staking. Night breathe the sun we answer play. Leaves trundle gold and we keep faith. Road holds us underwater. The heart keeps slow time and upstays. Warm air from 𝐏𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐲𝐿 gentle mercy. Where say still and means often. Bridging glow hearts and green. Radio murmurs slow love and we stay. Your love drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. Headlights to tear out together like quiet seamstresses. The turret sings so long, Garrett and West a foreign core. City lights flood like quiet notice above it. The black ribbon of road. Your voice is rasping, honey under the film to enter. You learn patience from here, silver quid. We count over and start to gain, letting the wind prepare leader. Faintwood smoke bends across the road and says welcome. These whisper chords under utterance and night takes a long breath. These whisper chords under utterance and night takes a long breath. You remember every word you sighed in the parking lot behind the bar where threads to die. Streets like a favorite show is returning again. I practice in us out loud and use me Lily Gates instrumental. A mini your ears that signals and forget what road means. The moon hangs low like a blue note over the river. Your name fits the tempo on my mouth learns those and you try. The mirror collects little moons of light and recall themers. When the colder rivers west still thank it for sharp stars. A warm bar of whites beyond the radio it and we still don't rush. Turns and clicks out there in the heart of letting knows. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. These whisper chords under order as the night takes a long breath.
Corner come slow and exhibit respect. You tilt your head and true tariff soon or not. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐬𝐭 their voice and we know for tears. Street trees, golden tuna, touch water swept all ahead of four worries with gratitude. Your hand is a steadying metronome. My words grow pockets for quiet. Sing and sailed and bless me Leo. Tears kiss asphalt like apology. We pass that bar and miss nothing. Windows learn our first name is hope buckless and besides. And the clothes hot soft approval. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 stakened. Night breezes and winds where softly leaves drum the gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps low time and up stays. Warm air from 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 West I still and means of 10. Bridges and glow hearts and we agree. Radio murmurs low love and west day. This is sun to learn again. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐿 stakened. Night bridges and winds are softly leaves drum the gold and we keep faith. Road holds us and we hold each other. Heart keeps low time and top stays. Warm air from here is gentle mercy. We say still and means of 10. Preaching the hearts and we agree. Radio murmurs slow love and west day.
I learn patience from those silver keys. The moon hangs low like a blue night over the river. We count over and start again, letting the Wimble band leader. I remembered every word you said in the parking lot behind the bar. City lights flow like gear, noticeable with a black ribbon afro. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. The terracing solo note and we stay on court. Headlights did the road together like weird seamstresses. Your Lord drops like kick drums and my heart keeps perfect time. Your voice is Raspy and honey and that's a fail mid to enter. Leaves whisper chords under our tears. At night takes a long breath. Practice kindness out loud and the 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐲𝐿𝐭 instrumental fame with smoke bands across the road and says welcome. Went to see the streets like a favorite is returning again. Winter cold, the ribs wet, still tan kit for sharp stars. The mirror collects little moons of light and we call them Moors. And meteors acting no sound, forget what with me. A warm bar awaits beyond the radio, and west still don't rush. Turns and clicks to the hard to let it know. Your name fits the tempo and me mouth learns dozing he try. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Whisper chords under our tears. Sun night takes a long breath. Thank you for sitting in passenger porn.
Some lenses, brown maps, some mere love letters, thoughtful tweets. Even when there had been so kindness those night. Your pulse and the whipper stalking queer language. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. The forest lights in endless sense without interrupting. Bridge lights are even rose like apologue letters from summer. Headlights to hero all together like 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐲𝐿𝐭. He practice kindness outload and the 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐲𝐿𝐭 instrumental. The radio murmurs sat upside a double thing on and the letting go. You'll all drops like kick drums and me heart keeps perfect time. Faint with smoke and across the road and says welcome. We count to 4 and start again, letting the wind to win the band leader. Your never fits the tempo on me, mood learns to sing each right. The terrace sings along your tent, West Day 4 and core. He kept what it gets inside of the manual for a coastal town train. You turned, I had a pen, call it mercy, you call it love. Wayminster Venetians, Malloy, stay and grow. And meet your sits and I'll soon forget what it means. You learn patience from your silver queen. Turns and clicks, so there is the hurdle it knows. We play the what if game and then choose. When all leaves whisper chords under dear sunlight takes a long breath. He count the street lamps like vinyl crackles between tracks.
Road warms low under the electric stars. Your voice wraps mine a long wave repair. It lay on and toth the curve beyond into switch answer nothing but keep the volume at home. But sparkler scan set at the see the look mirror. You say stay and so look smaller. My fear stops selling, starts teaching. Tires readies and long black script. Web park by field and up and quiet. Breastline up on counterphone. Kind of earth takes fast and wins. Tomorrow waits at the fall. Granting in a purse approval. Wayham Catan staking. Night bridges and winds for softly leaves. Drum bill gold and we keep faith. Road holds us on, we hold each other. Heart keeps low, time interstays. Warm air from header, skin, mercy, USA still land means of 10. Bridge and glow, curd, sand, we agree. Radio murmurs, low love and West Day. Autumn good as a sand will learn again. Autumn good as a sand will learn again. Mayhem quiet times taken. Night breathe the sand we answer softly. Leaves drum gold and we keep faith. Road holds the sun we'll hold each other. Heart keeps slow time and top stays warmer from header is gentler mercy. Say still land means of 10. Grids and glow cards sound we're green. Murmurs slow love and West Day. Your voice is raspy and that's a fair mot to enter. The mirror collects little moons, so flight and we call the moves. Headlights that they are together like 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 stress. Morning will find us less perfect and more true. The terrace sings along your town West Day foreign core. City lights float like white noticeable with a black ribbon afloat. Gillar en patient from mere silver quid. We count to 4 and start again, letting the wind be band leader. Your love drops like a kick drums and my heart keeps perfect time. Faint with smoke it bends across the road and says welcome. Leaves whisper chords under our tears and I takes a long breath. You remember a very word you said in the parking lot behind the bar. With threats in the streets like a favorite chorus returning again. He practice Guinness out loud and he used me Lelicate's instrumental. Immature sets in all sand. Forget what red means. The moon hangs low like a blue note over the river. A warm but a white spade on the radio, then we still don't rush. When the cold air we still thank it for sharp stars, turns and clicks ut the rhythm. Heart already knows your name fits the tempo on me. Move learns dozing each right. We practice staying and noticing instead of only moving. Leaves whisper chords under our
till the sunlight takes a long breath. Thank you for sitting in